Welcome to Field of Dreams for this U-18 matchup featuring DDO, the Expos, taking on the Kahnawake Warhawks. Congrats to our Bantam Warhawks who beat the Presqu'île Red Pirates earlier this morning, 12-9. Game 2 of a triple header at Field of Dreams. Ball 2 to Jamal Shaheen. Shaheen, Charles Cherry, and Brady Swindon kicking things off. This game, of course, brought to you by Mohawk Super Bingo. Jesse Lahash getting the call for the Warhawks. 3-0. Mayo at third, Russ Gabriel at short. Kahnawake in center. Rohio Stacy at first. 3-0 on the batter. And that is a 4-pitch walk to Shaheen to kick things off for the Royals. Warhawks started the season 0-3, but have won 3 straight. As we say hello to Charles Cherry, he's the number 2 batter. Shaheen's got good speed on the base paths. It's a big reason why he bats leadoff. And he's gonna put that to the test. Throw down to second. Not in time, it gets to the outfield. Kahnawake backing it up though. And that's a steal for the Warhawks. Or for the Royals. Warhawks get to bat. And here's Brady Swindon. Or sorry, no, we're still at Charles Cherry. Brady Swindon's on deck. Runner on second. Throw back! Uh-oh! Throw to third. Yeah, he beat it out. That was a bang-bang play. Scuddy crossed the second base ump right on it. And now the Royals have a runner on third. Good pickoff move by Lahash. Now back to Cherry, the batter. Inside. One ball, one strike. Ball gets away, and it's 2-1. Shaheen decides to get back to third. Logan McCumber out in the left. Here's the 2-1. Upstairs, ball 3. Sago Nigodarwi's Daibo behind the plate. James Phillips out in left. On the ground, Mayo makes a stop. The throw to first in time. That will drive in a run. That's a sacrifice RBI. The Royals are on the board. Shaheen scores 1-0 Dollar Des Ormeaux. Good old small ball. That's why I like this level of baseball more, because you see that. You don't see that in the big leagues, as Brady Swindon will now stand into bat. Ball 1. Bases are empty now. Baby, bring me my pen. So Swindon, the left-handed batter, will watch ball 2 go by. Ball 3. Warhawks 3-4 on the season. Lost the game the other night despite having, they only had 7 players. 10-6 in Verdun. That's a ball. Blue Expos come in 1-5 on the campaign. So both of these two teams hoping to turn around these early season struggles. In steps Adam Schick. Takes ball 1. Swindon on first. Expos leading us by a count of 1-0. That's in there, 1-1. Schick the cleanup batter. 19 degrees and a bit of a breeze here at the Field of Dreams. 1-2. Some high cheese fools Schick. And Lahash is 1 strike away from recording his second out of the inning. Off speed pitch drops out of the strike zone, 2-2.
2-2.
That's high, and we've got a full count now, 3-2 on Schick. Jesse Lahash has a look. That's ball 4, and Schick will draw a walk. But by the way, happy Father's Day to all of you celebrating today. Triple header worth of baseball here at Field of Dreams on Father's Day. It's a great, that's terrific. Juniors play later on today. Max Stanton now standing in to bat for the Pier Falls / DDO Expos. Runners on first and second for him. Ball 1. Expos have yet to record a hit, but they don't ask if you're doing it. They ask. They don't ask how you're doing it. They're asking if. And they forced Jesse Lahash to fight here in the early going. And that one is right down Old Malone Highway. Even count 1-1. One and two. I made a mistake, sorry. James Phillips is not in left. James Phillips is just getting here. There's someone else on the score sheet. 2-2. One nothing lead here for Dollar Des Ormeaux. Ball 3, full count. One 0 lead for the Expos. That's hit deep to center. Kona Daibo makes the grab. He'll throw it back in. Runner tags up and will get to third, and runners are on the corners with 2 down for the Royals, or the Expos. DDO up 1-0 here in the top of the first. And now standing into bat is Ced Lampre. Plays at second or first if you are the Hawks here. DDO on top 1-0. And now the play's only going to be at first as
Don't do that. That's not right. Don't do that.
Swindon on third, Schick on second. Swung on and missed in an even count. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in there. And Lahash is 1 strike away from getting out of the top of the first. Lamprey down to the count 1-2. 2 down here in the top of the first. The windup and the delivery. That drops outside the strike zone and it'll even the count 2-2. It's the Bobby Kennedy count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-2-2. There's the pitch. Upside, and we've got a full count here on Lamprey. We'll be off until Wednesday as my U-9B Warhawks have 2 games back-to-back, Monday and Tuesday evening at Maddie's Park. That's ball 4, and the bases are loaded, yep, bases are loaded for the Expos here. And now standing in to bat is Thomas McLaughlin for Pierre Fall/DDO. He represents what would be run number 5. That's in there on the inside corner, strike 1. Nothing fancy about that for Lahash. He just threw it right down there. Caught the good part of the strike zone, 0-1. And the bases are loaded, so any bag. And that is strike 2, and it's 0-2. Now, you don't want to walk a batter, but what this means is that it forces the play at home to be a force, and now there's basically it's the closest bag no matter what. No open bases. Here's the 0-2 from Lahash. Ball in the dirt. Sagunigorawis Daibo behind the plate. Scoops it up. 1-2 the count. That is swung on and missed for strike 3. That strikeout brought to you by Find the Queen over at Mohawk Super Bingo. The Royals score 1. It's 1-0 DDO after a half inning. Welcome back to Field of Dreams. Bottom of inning number 1. Kahnawake Warhawks trailing 1-0 on BBM. This is Brandon Bordeaux. If you're new to the channel, please like and give us a subscription. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. Currently at 1,173 here on Baby Blue Memories. Jesse Lahash leading things off for the Warhawks. Max Stanton. It's a good pitching name. If you remember Mike Stanton, the reliever for I think he was a reliever for the Jays and the Yankees. He might have actually been one of those folks that was a reliever for both the Yankees and the Red Sox. Hard throwing left-hander out of the bullpen. There's ball 2. On Jesse Lahash. So Lahash, Rustin Dahaway Gabriel, and Rohahio Stacy to lead things off for John Mayo's troops. Lahash goes after this one, hits it to short, so he knocks it down, and Lahash is going to beat it out. Lead-off angle. So here's Rustin Dahaway Gabriel, the number 2 hitter, with Jesse Lahash over at first. 1-0 Pierre Fall/DDO. Stanton digging in. Runner takes off. Throw outside. And Lahash is in there standing up. He swipes second base. Now the Warhawks have the game-tying run in scoring position. Gabriel smacks this one opposite way. That gets through to left. That's a base hit. Gabriel rounding first, heading to second base. He is in there with a double. And two runners are in scoring position for the Warhawks with Roja Hio Stacy into bat. That's good hitting right there by Gabriel. Send a shot to opposite field. And he put it in a good spot right through the hole. Now a shot to the outfield, even if it's caught, could end up tying this ball game. Outside for ball one. Here's the pitch. There's some chin music for Stacy. He has to get off the bag, and it's now 2-0. Wyatt Mayo standing on deck for the Warhawks. Kahnawake had a three-game winning streak halted Friday night in Verdun. And Stacy trying to hit that one out to the freeway. 2-1 the count. That's in there, catches the corner at the knees. Look out, Lahash taking off! He scores! Oh! Tie game! Jesse Lahash ties the game as he swipes home after the pitch was thrown, and while the catcher had it, tossed it back to home, tossed it back to the pitcher. And Jesse Lahash beats it out, and he's tied the game up at 1-1. Runner still in scoring position for the Warhawks. Ball outside. Gabriel heads to third, and he's in. And now a shot to the outfield would presumably give the Warhawks the lead if Gabriel were to tag up. Ball four. Stacy draws a walk, runners on the corners, and Wyatt Mayo now stands in. And look at this! And Gabriel scores. Warhawks up 2-1. It's a walk that leads to a steal on one end and a steal on the other. The Warhawks have swiped home for a second time, and they have the lead. Here's Wyatt Mayo. Up high.
Come on now.
Runner's going to third. He's in.
Hear it, boys. Catchers need to hear it. All watching the runner.
Carter Stock on deck. So Stanton will reset. Ball. And that is a walk, and runners are on the corners again for the Warhawks.
Go, man. Ain't going.
Thanks, Dougie.
It's a dead ball because Cross picked it up.
Boy,
And now Mayo steals second. 2 Warhawks in scoring position for Carter Stock. It takes ball 1. Go to Daibo on deck for the Warhawks. Two to 1, Kahnawake is lunged back in front of this game. Inside on Stock, 2-0. Stanton staring down Stacy. Throw back to third. It's away. Mayo won't move, but Stacy will score, and it's 3-1. And now the game-tying run is in at bat, or the max 5th run of the inning is over at bat. Has been perfectly executed base running by the Warhawks this game. That's high, and it's 3-0, I think, on Stock. Yep. It's been a lot that's happened since he came into the batter's box. Here's a 3-0. Carter given the green light on 3-0. He swings over it, 3-1. That's outside. That's a free pass for Carter Stock. And Kota Daibo now stands in. Runners on first and second. Ball 1. Throw to third. Ooh, it's dropped. That was a good throw, though, from behind the plate.
Nice toss, Brady. Nice toss, Brady.
2 Warhawks in scoring position. What would be run number 5 is 180 feet away from home. Ball. Sagonigarawi Daibo on deck for the Warhawks. Ball. Warhawks leading 3-1. And the count is 3-0 on the batter, Kota Daibo. Kota, the 6-hitter. Ball 4. That's a walk. Sagonigarawi Daibo now standing in with the bases loaded. Only 2 more runs can score for the Warhawks, so they've put up 3 thus far. So obviously if this one comes back to Stanton, you figured he'd try to get the out at home. Daibo goes after the first pitch. It comes up empty, 0-1. It's got to feel good for Stanton. It's the first time he's thrown a first pitch strike, and you never know how much confidence that could give a pitcher. Ball. Logan McCumber's standing on deck for the Warhawks. This is the 7th batter for Kahnawake this inning. 3 runs in and the bases are loaded, nobody's out. Daibo fouls it back, 1-2. Stanton challenging him.
Not that fast. Why?
2-2.
2-2.
Here's a 2-2. Full count. Three and 2 now on Sagonigarawi's Daibo. And that will force in a run, and the Warhawks are up 4-1. Oh, Logan McCumber will now stand in. 4 runs in for Kahnawake. No outs, and that's ball 1 to Logan. Ball 2. That's in there, strike 1. Four to 1, Kahnawake leading here in the bottom of the first. Bases are loaded. 3-1 as some chin music forces McCumber away. That's in there, and it's a full count, 3-2. Now the full count offering from Stanton. And that's ball 4. That will force in run number 5. It's an RBI for Logan McCumber, and the Warhawks are up 5-1 after 1. We welcome you back to Field of Dreams. Top half of inning number 2. Kahnawake Warhawks 5. Pierre Falls/DDO Expos 1. Oh! And the very first pitch of the inning, Alex Duhek is plunked. So here's Charles Budman. Fouls this one off, 0-1. So Budman standing in. He's got a runner on first. Fouled. That's 0-2 on Budman. Wild pitch, runner gets a second on the steal. Dueck's in scoring position here for the Expos. Skied into the shallow outfield, left field. Foul ball. And this at-bat still going on here. 1-2 on Budman. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Budman has a look. Fouls this one back. And now the 2-2 delivery. Fouled again, and now we'll have an 8th pitch of this at bat. Fouled again, and the 9th pitch of this at bat is coming up. Budman just won't go down. It's a good battle here. Jesse Lahash has a look. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. And they tag him. So finally that marathon of an at-bat comes to an end after 9 pitches. 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup we go with Jamal Shaheen. He has walked and scored a run. Ball 1. We'll be back in action Wednesday night. That's when our next game will be here on BBM, as my team, the U-9 mixed squad, has games. This one deflects off of Lahash. Stock bumbles it. Throw to first in time. Good stretch by Stacy.
Yeah!
2 down. So Shaheen does advance the runner to third. Charles Cherry has grounded out, 0 for 1 on the day. That's a ball. Ball 3. 2 down here in the top of the second. Expos knocking on the door with, trying to enter with run number 2 here. That's ball 4, and the Spos have 2 runners aboard. Here's Brady Swindon, he's walked. No official at-bats on the day. Runners on the corners for Pierre Falls last DDO. Strike 1. Runner's going. Hit on the ground. That'll find a hole. RBI single. 5-2. First base hit of the afternoon for the Expos. Adam Schick will stand in. He has walked. No official at-bats on the day. And he goes after the first pitch and fouls it off, 0-1. One ball, one strike, here the count. Back to second. Oh, the throw gets it to the outfield.
Charles, get up quicker. You're good.
That's high.
Hey, good eye on him.
Here's the pitch from Lash. Ball. 3-1 the count here. inside. Catches the inside corner. Yeah, we'll be bringing you action on Wednesday at Maddie's Park. The U-11 girls Warhawks taking on the NDG Bobcats. That'll be a 6:30 start. That's our next featured game. Unless we don't have to go to Toronto for the playoffs. Strike three, and that will take care of the side here in the top of the second. Expos score 1. It's 5-2 Warhawks. Saying hello once again from Field of Dreams, bottom of inning number 2. The U-18B Warhawks leading the Pierrefall/DDO Expos by a count of 5-2. Ball 1 to gonna wheel Goodleaf, James Phillips, and Jesse Lahash due up here in the bottom half of inning number 2. Goodleaf swings over the top and misses. Even count, 1-1. Warhawks only had 7 for their game on Thursday night, which was a 10-6 loss in Arterteria against the Blue Jays of Verdun. 2-1 the count here. Here's the windup. 3-1 the count. Stanton's just got to get back into a groove. Last inning he walked 5. That's ball 4. Goodleaf draws a leadoff walk, and James Phillips now stands into bat. Phillips is bringing up the rear of the batting order. And we go to the back to the top of the lineup after that. And that's hit well to right. There. That looked like that painted a line. Good hit by James Phillips. Goodleaf on his horse. The throw home. It's over. Goodleaf scores. Phillips with an RBI triple. He went after the first pitch. 6-2. And if Phillips scores here, it makes it 7-2, which means steals are off. Well, they're not off, but they're illegal. So he could steal, if he, hypothetically, he could score home, steal home here, but after that, steals are done. Lahash sends a shot to shallow center, and that will drop. Jesse Lahash, an RBI bloop single, 7-2. Steals are now off.
No more stealing. Jesse. Yes. No stealing, boys. No stealing.
Rustin Dahaway Gabriel now stands in. Gabriel has singled. Takes ball 1. Ball. Stanton looks. The pitch to Rustin Dahaway. 2 runs in for the Warhawks here in the bottom of inning 2. Fouled back, and that hits Alex the ump. 2-1 the count. Ball.
Get him on.
3-1 the count on Rustin Dahaway Gabriel. Foul. Good little off-speed pitch that trips in there, and it's now a full count on Gabriel. Rogelio Stacy on the on-deck circle. Ball 4. Rogelio Stacy will now stand in.
1, 2, or 3.
Ball. Wyatt Mayo stands on deck for the Warhawks. Ball. 2-0 the count here on Rogelio Stacy. Ball. Stacy represents what would be run number 10. Or run number 5 of the inning, the max. But run number 10 of the game. 7-2 Kahnawake leading here in the bottom half of inning 2. And that is a walk for Stacy, and now Wyatt Mayo will check in.
Let's go.
So the bases are loaded for Wyatt Mayo, and we're gonna have a discussion on the mound. 7-2 Warhawks leading. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. 1-2 as Mayo swings and comes up empty. Said Long Prey has checked in, and Stanton's moved to third. So a southpaw and southpaw matchup here. The 1-2. Strike 3. 1 down. Oh, Carter Stock standing in with the bases loaded and 1 out. That's inside, 1-0. That's in there, strike 1. Upper part of the strike zone. That's in there. 1-2. Outside. Just missed. That was close. Stock goes after this one. It's fair. Lahash scores. Well, that ball might have went 20 feet. But one advances 90 before the tag could be made. 8-2. Carter Stock, the RBI single. take him any way you can get him. It doesn't have to be pretty. That's a beautiful RBI single. Wow. Oh my God. I hope my camera didn't pick that up. Here's Kota Daibo with the bases loaded and 1 out. Ball 1. Well, Gabriel's at third. Remember, no stealing for the Warhawks allowed because they're up by 5 runs, actually 6 now, following that RBI single. And Kota cuts and misses, swings underneath it. Ball.
2-1.
2-1 the count here on Kota. Sago Nigarawi's Daibo sitting in the on-deck circle. That misses high.
Yeah, baby. Some candy?
No.
You want some candy?
Yeah. I don't have no more pink candy.
Here, little bit.
I don't mind.
That's in there. Full count. 1 down here in the bottom of the second. 3 runs in this inning for the Warhawks. That is an RBI based on balls. An instant Sago Nigarawi's Daibo. Daibo has walked. Goes after this pitch. It sends a shot to third. Stanton takes care of that. Out number 2.
Down, boys. Anywhere.
I want you to have fun. Swing at it. Enjoy it. Come on now.
Oh, Logan McCumber stands in with the bases loaded, 2 outs and 4 runs in, so this will be the last batter of the inning regardless. He hits this one down the line, and that will take care of the Warhawks here in the bottom half of inning number 2. Kahnawake scores 4. It's 9-2 Hawks after 2. We welcome you back to the top of the third. 9-2 Kahnawake Warhawks leading the Pierre Fall/DDO Expos in this U-18B matchup. Wyatt Mayo throwing a flutter ball to Max Stanton for strike 1. So Stanton, Lawpre, and McLaughlin coming up for DDO here. Oh, wow! Here's the 0-2 from Wyatt. That's high. Head inside. That's hit well to center. That'll fall in between the fielders. Thrown in. And a leadoff hit single here for the DDO Expos. So Ced Lompré now at the bat for Pierre Fall/DDO. Runner takes off. Foul tipped in the mid, strike one. Stolen base.
Stay there.
But it was caught, so it's like a strike for strike one.
Ball.
Got it.
Foul tips are live balls if they're caught. Inside and high. Foul tipped again, strike two.
1 and 2.
Uh-oh. Off speed pitch makes its way in there for strike three. So one down. And in stands Thomas McLaughlin. McLaughlin struck out looking his first at bat, 0 for 1 on the day. One down here at the top of the third. Fouled. Or no, just missed. Strike one. Foul. Or swung on and missed here. Nothing to two. Alex Duhek is on deck. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. Also scored a run. Ball. Runner on third. Stanton gets the third on the steal. That's in there. Strike three. That punch out brought to you by Find the Queen at Mohawk Super Bingo. The draws are held each and every single Sunday, 5:30 p.m. on Zoom. It's out number three, two down. This Duek is in. He was hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Swings over the top of this one for strike one. Strike two.
Don't strike out.
0-2.
Fouled. Heads up. That's in the archery field somewhere. And once again, the Expos are down to their last strike in this inning.
0-2.
Strike three, and that'll take care of the Expos here in the top of the third. It's 9-2 Warhawks. Back at Field of Dreams, bottom of inning number 3. 9-2 advantage for the Kahnawake Warhawks in this U-18B matchup as Kahnawake Goodloo stands in. That pitch misses. Long parade down to the count 2-0. So Goodloo, Phillips, and Lahash. The Warhawks batted around on the last inning. And Goodloo bounces this one. It stays in play. Picked up by the catcher. The throw to first is in time. 1 up and 1 down. And now James Phillips will stand in. Max Stanton celebrating a birthday today. Number 45. He got the those flutter balls in the last inning. And that's a shot to him. Actually, Shaheen knocks it down to throw to first. Almost in time. Might have beaten him actually if it was online. Runner on first. Phillips with the single. James Phillips now 2 for 2 with the single and a triple. Jesse Lahash has walked and singled 2 for 2 on the day, or 1 for 1 on the day, 2 runs scored. Ball. Junior Warhawks have already won tonight's scheduled game. St. Eustache forfeiting. So they are now 5-3 on the year. Phillips cannot run.
Juno.
There's a shot to deep center. That'll get over the head of the center fielder and hit the wall. Thrown in. Phillips being waved. He will score. Throw to third. Jesse Lahash now being given the green light. He slides the cross home plate. 11-2. Inside the park home run.
Get it in, Charles.
11-2.
Good job, guys.
K-Hawks. You know, finding consistency for this team has been the one issue that they've had all year. They lost their first 3 games, won their next 3, lost the other night. Kind of been like a topsy-turvy season for the Warhawks, but when they're on, they're as good as anyone in the league. Rustin Dahaway Gabriel stands in. Gabriel tonight has doubled, has walked. He's also scored 2 runs. 11-2 in favor of Kahnawake. Warhawks Stacy on deck. This is very reminiscent to the games, the game the Warhawks played last Sunday here against West Island. They beat the Jays, I believe it was 19-4. 3-0 on Gabriel. Gabriel hits this one to third. Pitcher's gonna have to scoop it up. And Rustin Dahaway beats it out. What's with the Warhawks hitting balls today that are going about 15 feet? You know what? There's nothing that you can do because they're not even trying to do that. 2 runs in for the Warhawks this inning. They lead it 11-2. Warhawks Stacy now stands in. Ball. Wyatt Mayo on deck. (11-2) Kahnawake leading. 1 down here in the bottom of the 3rd. Ball.
Juno.
That finds its way in there. Ball.
3-1.
3-1 the count here on Warhawks Stacy. And that is swung on and missed. Full count. Wyatt Mayo standing on deck for the Warhawks. Fouled. So an eighth pitch of this at bat is coming up right now. Stacy fouls it off, and pitch number 9 of the at bat is now on the horizon. And there's a shot foul. And now the 10th pitch of this at bat is coming up.
Up the fence, come on, Nada.
Come here.
Have some.
Wow, an 11 pitch at bat ends in a walk.
Mama.
Hey, no.
You're having some water now.
Any bike, boys, just step on it. Keep the ball in
I
front
know
of
I
you.
got a candy in my mouth.
Well, have some water. You need some water. Please?
Get the garbage.
Here, have some water. Oh. Have some water.
Strike one back on Wyatt Mayo. Warhawks leading 11-2. This, what would be run number 5 of the inning, is into bat here. One out. Inside. That's in there.
We're not swinging out again, you're walking home.
2-2 on Mayo. Ball.
Not that far of a walk.
Ball 4. Oh! Bases loaded, and now Carter Stock stands in. Stock is 1 for 1. He's walked, had an RBI single as well. Stock goes after this pitch. They tag out the runner at second to throw to first in time. A double play. And that does it for the inning. And the Warhawks score 2, and they're up 11-2 after 3. Back here at Field of Dreams, top of inning number 4, U-18B Warhawks on top of the Pierre Falls / DDO Expos, 11-2. Wyatt Mayo in for his second inning of work. That one's thrown over the top, and ball 1 on Charles Budman, who has struck out looking. He's 0 for 1 on the day. That's it well to third. That'll get by Lahasha down the left field line. McCumber on his horse picks it up. Budman takes the turn. He will get into 2 standing. And it is a leadoff double for Charles Budman.
That's it, Charles.
Jamal Shaheen stands in. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a stolen base. He's also scored a run.
Charles, make sure it goes through. Really?
Fouled. And now the foot race for the baseball is on.
I know.
Take, Charles, take.
0-2.
Good. 1-2.
Look for the bag. Look for the bag. Take.
That's it well to center. That will drop. Dibo knocks it down. Couldn't keep it in front of him though. Shaheen takes the turnaround first. Budman will score 11-3. 11-3. Charles Cherry stands in. He is grounded out and walked. 0 for 1 on the day. Runner's going. Strike 1. Shaheen swipes second. And Shaheen will swipe third.
Put him on.
There's a shot to shallow center that will land in front of Dibo. Shaheen scores.
No, don't play so far back. Bring it in.
11-4. Charles Cherry with an RBI single.
Let's go, you probably hit it.
3 straight hits for the Expos to start this inning, and they've scored 2 runs. That makes it 11-4. Brady Swindon stands in. He's 1 for 1 with a single. He's also walked. Runner goes. Strike 1.
Watch your runner, bro.
Runner's going. Throw to third. They tag him.
Ow!
Now we're going to have a timeout, and the umpires will have a conversation.
camera to review it.
All right, so after review, it's called an out. So a pick off by Mayo at strike 2 here on Brady Swindon. The Expos have scored 2 here in the top of the 4th to trim the lead down to 11-4. That's hit well to left center. That'll get by. Daibo on his horse, he gets it. Swindon's going to take the turn, but not move to second. And now Jesse Lahash and Coda Daibo are going to alternate positions. Daibo will go to center. Or sorry, Lahash will go to center. Coda goes to third. That's a base hit for Swindon. Adam Schick is in. 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. 4 straight base hits for the Expos to start the top of the 4th. Ooh. Ooh. Strike 1. That would have hit the new sign in right field, the Warhawks sign, if he got a hold of that one. Runner goes. Foul tip, strike 2. And Swindon swipes second. Why is he going back? Oh, it was a foul. Was it caught? Well, I thought it was a live ball. Here's the 0-2. Oh, they throw back. That's in there. Strike 3. That strikeout brought to you by, of course, Find the Queen over at Mohawk Super Bingo. They hold the draws on Zoom every Sunday, 5:30 p.m. You always got a chance to win at least $1,000. Tickets are only sold on the floor at Zoom. That's Find the Queen at Mohawk Super Bingo. All right, 2 down. And Max Stanton stands into bat. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Ball. That's not a way to treat the guy who's celebrating a birthday today. Some high and inside stuff there from Wyatt. Strike 1. So 2 down here in the top of the 4th. Inside. I believe that was a late call. I believe that was a late call by Alex. It's 1-2. 1 strike away. Not going to be this time. 2-2-2, the Bobby Kennedy count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runs in. Here's the 2-2. High. Oh, he catches the outside corner. Strike 3, and that will take care of the Expos in the top of the 4. It's now 11-4. Back at Field of Dreams, bottom of the 4th. 11-4 Warhawks leading. This game is already a minute 55, or an hour 55 minutes old. We started at 1 o'clock. It's almost 3. So I'm very sure that the next inning is an open inning regardless. 11-4 Warhawks lead. There were a combined 11 walks issued by the pitchers in the first inning alone. I probably did it. 6 and 5. And two of those at-bats went 10 pitches or more. So I mean, they weren't just like 4 pitch free passes. They were long, epic struggles. And a screwball makes its way in there. Strike 2. Full count on Coda. Coda Daibo, Sago Nigarawis Daibo, and Logan McCumber. This is low, ball 4. So Coda draws a walk. Sago Nigarawis is in. He's 1 for 2 with a, or 0 for 1, sorry, with a walk, and he's popped out. Oh! I think that hit the bat. He's staying there, so it's an obvious, it's a strike 1. It's a strike, but if you're a pitcher, just don't try to hit the same spot. The 0-1. Foul tipped. Oh, he tried to bunt.
Hey, now you gotta go for it.
Now it's 0-2, so he can't exactly square up. He held up? Yeah, so 1-1. They say he held up the first time. And now it's 1-2. Fouled. And that fouled. 4.
It feels that bad, baby.
Where's the hustle, man?
I won't pop it feels that bad, there.
Tommy, where's the hustle?
Next time I'll do it, Thomas.
Now a 1-2 pitch to Sago Nigarawis Daibo. And he sends a shot to left center. And that will be reeled in. McLaughlin makes the grab. And let out a very loud scream after making the catch. 1 down. And in steps Logan McCumber.
Hey, yo, shout out Mackenzie Stannen, bro. It's his birthday today.
Logan has walked and grounded out. 0 for 1 on the day.
Hey, yo, make sure to like and subscribe to Baby
Yep. You heard the man in the background. That's Jamal Shaheen. Be like Jamal. He's subscribed and liked us. Currently at 1,173 subs, trying to get to 2,000. Be like Jamal. Like and subscribe. Warhawks on top, 11-4, 1-1 count on Logan McCumber. Here's the pitch. That's in there. 1-2. Or 1-1. Sorry. Kahnawake Goodleaf is standing in the on-deck circle. James Phillips in the hole. Outside. Ball. Logan ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Lawpre has a look. And now he'll deal. That's in there, catches the bottom of that strike zone at the knees, full count. That's the perfect height you want to throw an off-speed pitch. Ball 4. McCumber draws a walk. And in steps Kahnawake Goodleaf. He has grounded out, walked, and scored a run. 0 for 1 on the day.
Pay attention, Logan, all right? It's in the air. We're waiting.
Ball 1. That's in there. One and 1 the count here. Warhawks leading the Pierre Fall / DDO Expos 11-4. One and 2. James Phillips on the on-deck circle. Hit on the ground, right back to the pitcher. The throw first. Logan is trapped. They just got to throw it to second. What are you doing, guys? The throw to third. Oh my, he's in there. The operation was a success, but the patient died. Oh my Lord.
Hey, stay on back. Sorry.
Why?
Oh my Lord. That might have been the... when you do this for a long time, you think you've seen everything, but you know what? I did not ever see this until now. Oh, that's not even what I'm laughing at, though. Ball 1. Oh. So Kona Daibo scores in the midst of all this chaos. Logan's on third. Here's James Phillips. And James sends a deep shot to center. That'll be caught. Isn't that 3 outs? It's 12-4. Open inning next. Back we are with the top of the 5th. This is the open inning. The U-18B Warhawks leading the DDO/Pierrefonds Expos 12-4. There's strike one on the outside corner to said Lampre. Lampre has struck out looking and has struck out swinging. Foul. Oh! And now the fight for the loose ball back behind the Warhawks bleachers. Just throw the ball back in. Strike 3. 1 down. That strikeout brought to you by Find the Queen at Mohawk Super Bingo. The draws are held every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. on Zoom. Tickets sold on the floor. 1 down, and Thomas McLaughlin will now stand in. McLaughlin has struck out swinging and looking and comes up empty here. One and one the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the open inning. Wyatt Mayo trying to shut the door on the Pierrefonds/DDO Expos and get the Warhawks to 500 on the campaign. That's in there. Strike 2. Some off-speed stuff gets in there. That's strike 3, 2 down. And that strikeout is, of course, brought to you by Find the Queen at Mohawk Super Bingo. Your chance to win $1,000 with a draw held each and every single Sunday at 5:30 p.m. on Zoom. Tickets only sold on the floor. 2 down, and in steps Alex Zduhek. He has struck out and been hit by a pitch, also scored a run. 0-1. Strike 2, and now the Expos are down to their last strike. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That is it, strike 3. A 9-pitch masterpiece in the top of that open inning. And that is the ball game. That strikeout brought to you by Find the Queen at Mohawk Super Bingo. Draw held each and every single Sunday, 5:30 p.m. on Zoom. Your final score, Warhawks 12, Pierrefonds/DDO Expos 4. The game is in the refrigerator. The bacon is shaking, the jello is jiggling, the chicken is marinating. No special sauce on top. Have a good one on a Giwahi.